Good afternoon, guys. Yeah, quarter past 12. Quarter past 12 on this Saturday afternoon. Yeah, it's I heard last night, unfortunately, we lost a legend in the F1 scene. Mr. Eddie Jordan, unfortunately. He passed away at 76. And he had the big C was the cause of death, unfortunately. He'll certainly be missed, and I dare say tomorrow there'll be a big remembrance thing going on in the F1, which starts tomorrow, I believe. Or the second week starts tomorrow. I think it's Singapore tomorrow, isn't it? So condolences to his family and friends. He's certainly going to be missed. He was certainly a character in the F1 scene. Again, I'm smoking the Beauteous Maximus Megamus pipe. I forgot what it was called then. And if you don't know what I'm talking about, go and check out Armchair Red. In it this morning, or this afternoon, I've got some Davidoff flake medallions. Just poured myself a lovely coffee in the big mug. Cheers, everybody. Simon, hope your foot gets better. And if you don't know, people, Simon put a video out this morning. He's trying out one of them consignment tins. Robert McConnell. It was a Red Virginia, I think he was trying out. So I hope your foot gets better, because he's supposed to be going on vacation tomorrow to Venice, and it'll be a shame if he doesn't make it. He certainly deserves it. Well overdue. So, I know it's a day late, guys, but Freedom Friday. I'm also wearing the RDD shirt because I thought it was Friday today. Oh, it seems to have died a death, the Team Freedom and the RDD. You know, the support, especially for the our veterans and people serving, not just people who are deployed. You know, it seems to have died a death, and I don't know what's happening in the community. It's all gone quiet, guys. It's like we've given up. I just asked Jim on his video, I said, what's happened? And I've asked him because I thought it was Friday. But it's good to hear that Jim Corbett, is having his new relationship is going well with Val. All the best there, Jim. Like I said, hope we do get to meet her one day. Now, which lighter to use today? Okay, thanks, Greg. I'm swapping between Greg and Garrett. Not a bad day today, it's dry. I've got a quiet weekend, not much happening. I've had no work all week. So, basically, no wages coming in at the moment. The last couple of months have been pretty sporadic, as you know, as I've talked about in my videos before. Pretty sporadic, as in work. That's the issue when you're an agency worker. I got a comment the other day saying off the agency, sorry, there's no work, blah blah blah. We know it's tough at the moment. So I just sent them back a message. Yeah, tough is an understatement. But they do reckon it's going to pick up, hopefully the next couple of weeks, if not bloody sooner. I've actually sent me my manager a message this morning to say, listen, I've had no work all this week, so next week pay me my holiday pay. What a mode. I'll use up all my holiday pay. I'm getting behind too much on some of my creditors. My household bills are okay, lucky enough. It's just me, me couple of my credit cards and other things that I'm getting behind on. But I've got some money coming in April, so I'll be able to catch up on everything. And said people have been informed of the situation. So that's one thing, guys. If you are in a situation like me where you are getting behind on payments and stuff, you know, you are struggling with money and stuff, contact whoever you owe money. You know, don't be scared to contact them, because that was my downfall in many, you know, in the past. And if it wasn't for my girlfriend, then I'd be in dire straits by now. You know, so much of the fact, I don't think I would have been here, put it that way, because I was in such bad debt. But to give me an ass a good kick in, put me on the straight and narrow as it was. Oh man, that coffee's good. That's the coffee what Simon drinks, and I have it in this big mug, which I worked out was my largest mug because it's got a wide bottom on it. It's actually bigger than my Sports Direct, and if you guys know about Sports Direct, they do a pretty big mug, and this is actually a little bit bigger, not much, but a couple of mouthfuls of coffee, extra mouthfuls of coffee always helps. Oh, so I put a tablespoon in that thing, and yeah, so don't be afraid to, if you are struggling, guys, don't be afraid to pick up that phone. That's the hardest thing, to pick up the phone and say, listen, I am in trouble. And obviously they'll either put you on some sort of a payment plan. You know, it's up to you what you know, sometimes I say, listen, how long do you want to plan for? You know, if you tell them you're going to get back in, like I've said, a couple of months, they said, okay then, you know, we'll take, you know, can you afford X amount? And it's down to what you have afford. You're not under any pressure, guys, you know. They understand these things happen from now and again, whether it be a work related issue or something going on in your personal life. These credit companies know about this and they understand it, and they are there to help you. So don't be afraid to pick the bloody phone up. You know, the worst thing you can do is ignore it, because that's when you get the nasty letters coming through and the threatening letters, excuse me, and it's all there to scare you, you know, to let them know what's going on. That's what it is. Because if you take no notice of them, yeah, then they're going to send these letters out. They're going to say, yeah, well, and they don't know where they stand. So then you're getting the threats, you know, take you to court or bailiffs and all that. But just pick up the phone and tell them, you know, tell them what's going on. And once they understand, you know, they're pretty, like I said, I've had no issues with my creditors. I've told them what's happening and told them what's going on there. Okay. And there is one or two I've worked to plan out. Some said, okay then, I just said, listen, I can't pay nothing until April. And they said, okay, as long as you stick to your promise to pay in April. They're happy with that, because I made my promise, because I know I've got money coming in April. And yeah, I know it's not going to be an issue. So I made a promise to a couple of them. I'll pay you in April, you know, mid-April. And they're happy with that, you know. I said, if you think there's any going to be issues, let them know again, you know. Whether, if some, like me, I said, I've told them I've got payments, money coming in April. You know, it's a case of, if you can't do that, if you make a promise, then something else comes up, get on the phone again to them, let them know. As long as you keep in touch with them, keep them in the picture, you know, they'll work things out with you. You know, don't be scared to pick that phone up. And that's the hardest bit, picking that phone up. That's a lesson I learned from, you know, a long time ago. Because I used to run away from it. I must admit, a lot of us have. We've run away from it, or it's not a case of, oh, it'll go away. It'll never go away. You know, the debt's always going to be there, but I was just too scared to pick that damn phone up and let them know what was going on. You know, lucky enough, I haven't got any CCJs against me, you know, on my credit file or anything like that. Okay, I've got credit file's not perfect because I've missed payments and stuff like that, which do go against you. And in the UK, they stay on your file for 6 years. So any payments I've missed, you know. And I've got I use what called Credit Score, which is free over here, because Experian I think used to charge like 19.99 a month or something like that. I'm not bloody paying to check my credit score. So I don't know if that's the case now, but it was when I was using it in the past. So I use Credit Score. It's free. It's a free service, free app. It lets you know what you do, where you're doing well, where you're not doing so well. Again, it's a thing what helps you build your credit up if you need to. You know, they'll say, listen, we got these cards are possibly available for you. You know, or you might get some. If you have to the credit card, it'd be pre-approved ones, and then you apply for them. And they don't guarantee you'll get them. It's just what they work with different companies. You know, they're like the middlemen, aren't they? But as long as you're straight with them and you tell them what's going on, these these credit people, creditors, you know, they work with you. Yeah, but I'm really surprised about the lack of remembering everyone deployed on the Friday. You know, whereas support seems to have gone. Seems to be a bit disappointing. Okay, Team Freedom. You know, it's all about doing. But I've got to hold my hand up. In that case, I'm not a doer, but I still wear the cap and I still support what it was all about. You know, your rights and everything. I heard of some nasty storms in New York last night. I believe sent me a mate Paul Gilson an email, because apparently they had lightning strikes on the road, but I don't know whether that was in the city or on the outskirts. But I hope everyone's okay over there. Get some really weird weather over there in America these last few weeks. But no, from all the snow, the fires, the bloody tornadoes, you had the issues with Oklahoma last week. Absolutely bonkers, isn't it? Looking forward to Jim Corbett's return of Crack That Crap Open in April. First week in April, I think he said. I think it's the first Monday. I think it's the 7th of April. Because I think 1st of April is a Tuesday. Like I said, I keep getting a lot of messages, and you know, especially when I mentioned I'm coming over in June. Really looking forward. Obviously, I'm going to miss the people, maybe mid-state and you know, to the west, because there's no way I can get over to LA, not this time anyway. So Doug, I apologise. And the people over in that side of the states, I apologise. It's going to be hard to meet up with you. Like I said before, and I'll keep saying it until I get over there. You know, I'll keep repeating myself, and I'm planning, hopefully we can get a meet up in Boswell's. And like I said, 11th of June is when is me planning to fly out. So that first, it'll be the second weekend or something like that, or in the week, the second week of my vacation. I plan to do the Boswell's meetup. I will obviously I'll do a video near at a time, or even when I'm over there. The weather seems to be picking up a bit now. Now it's, you know, now we're near the spring. I think our clocks go forward next weekend, I think it is. I've not had this Davidoff flip medallions for quite a while. Like I said, I've got too many blends, and you forget how good a blend is, especially if you haven't smoked it for a while. Good stuff, this. I think when I bought this, I bought 10 tins. It's hard to get hold of. I know I'll give it a couple away, so I'm not sure how many got left. I think I might have 4 or 5 tins. But this, no, but this is what I'm smoking at the moment. This is the one, guys. Flake cut of the finest Virginia and Perique tobaccos with a core of black Cavendish. So yeah, so you got like the eye of the, it comes in like some medallions or coins, whatever you want to call it, and the centre of it is a black Cavendish. Good blend. I don't really get the I don't think there's a lot of Perique in it either. I'm not getting the spiciness of the Perique. Wow, it's amazing. You know, you go back to a blend after such a while not smoking it, and you just forget how good it is. And Jack Ryan put me onto this. Like I was saying the other day, I would love to get my rotation, my tobacco rotation, down to about 10, maybe a dozen blends at the most, you know. But I find it so hard when you've got so many tobaccos to choose what you want to smoke every day. And I was really disappointed in that cigar I had last night, the Romeo Julieta 1875. Like I think I might have done what I said in the video last night. I said I don't know whether my taste buds are changing, but it just smoked. It just tasted so bland. And if you guys haven't checked out Simon's video on his consignment, latest consignment, he did have some McLarens in there. They've gone quick, and the good well-aged tobaccos, and I think, you know, for a majority of 65 quid a tin, I think it's a bargain. You know, you get a lot of tobaccos that age, you're asking like easy $100, $200 if not more, especially if you're looking on certain websites like Simon mentioned this morning. And I totally agree, you know, for 65 quid, but you're going to get tobaccos, you know, 20 odd years old and more for 65 quid. I think Simon's tried I think he's had three of the tins himself. I think there's a couple of tins, or 2 different types of tobaccos from the Pipe Club of America or something, PCCA, whatever it is. Is it Pipe Club Community of America? Whatever PCCA stands for. I mean, the McLaren's like that. And I'm surprised that Simon didn't snatch up them the Dunhill flake himself. You know, the I don't think I've got it here. It's now the Peterson flake in it, which was a sleeve of 5. I thought he would have jumped on that, especially the amount he's been smoking the last few weeks. If you've been watching his videos, he's been smoking quite a bit of that. I'm really enjoying this, I tell you. Guys, if you haven't tried Davidoff flake medallions, if you find any, grab some. I mean, I've had these about a year, maybe more than that, maybe 2 years now. And as you can see, I've not smoked that much. I don't know whether this is my second jar. I can't quite. But as you see, I've rubbed it out ready. I don't hate, I think when you're having to faff around prepping a lot of tobaccos, okay, you got to rub the coins out and stuff like that. Some of them might just fold and stuff, you know, depending on what method you use. I prefer to rub out because I think you get the light's better, it lights up easier. That's just my own preference. Plus, with something like that, when you got a Cavendish in the middle, you need to rub it out to get the. This is my opinion, guys. You need to rub it out to get, you know, so all the different tobaccos mix well. I want to just get a burst of Virginia, a burst of Perique, you know. I showed this pipe last night. I'm sorry, or the other day. It's 2024. Smoking this. I put a picture on Facebook, my Facebook account. And now you guys might know my new Facebook account is just Mark Hill. I had to change it because I got fed up with so much crap I was getting on that. And it's a stunning Savinelli, the Christmas 2024 pipe. And yeah, so Johnny, if I can find one, I'll get one for you. It's a lovely pipe. I don't know. It's slightly bigger than this one. This feels a little bit bigger in the hand, but it's because it's rusticated, I don't know. Just feels slightly bigger in the hand. I can measure them, but could be both exactly the same, but I think the rusticated, to me, the 2024, this Christmas, as you know, this one is the Christmas pipe from last year. Beautiful pipe, beautiful looking pipe. Right guys, I'm not going to waffle on too much. I wish you all a happy weekend, guys. I'm looking forward to the F1 tomorrow, or maybe early hours of the morning. I wish you all well. Keep safe, keep well. Let's all pray Simon's foot gets better for his vacation tomorrow. It'd be a shame if he has to miss his vacation and his family have to go on without him. I'm sorry, I'm going to turn my cup, drink my froth from my coffee. Well, wish you all well, take care guys, and I'll catch you on the next Welsh's Waffle. Enjoy your smokes.